Hello guys, what's up? Today we're gonna be doing like a chapter review of 399. Funny story about this. I actually had my mic muted in the beginning sections, so that's like cut off unfortunately, but it wasn't cut off for too long that it was like gonna hurt the video. So basically it's gonna come back in basically when I start to talk about Henry and Nobunaga finding the door before they actually find the rest of the Healy members. So yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter review. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have like a nice holidays. Bye. You come across another door that Henry found, and they kick it open, and what you know is the Healy members just like chilling casually in this like bright clean like room, just chilling at this table, and just like talking, and Henry calls out to them and says, "Hey, you there?" And they look back to them, and they notice that they're there, and one of the members, I actually don't know him or her name, but they say, "Oh wow, that's so creepy, just barging in like that like a lunatic." So funny enough, so like they care, actually I mean, so they know that they're there but they don't care, which is pretty hilarious. So basically also mind you, I also have like notes down because of how long I've been like away. So I have like notes down like written down on my phone, so I'm reading them off to you guys as I'm having like the chapters to open for like reference. But yeah, basically said Henry and Nobunaga says they're gonna just shall they begin, shall they start like attacking, and Nobunaga's just like yeah, basically but they both know that they probably can't come to the room because one, it's probably bait, it might be like an illusion or it's like some NEN check. So what they do is Henry throws like a knife through. He throws one of his daggers through it actually, and something actually pretty cool happens. So I forgot his name. Terebellum, right? Terebellum is this guy's name, with the ridiculous like hair. It's all like blown out and all. Henry throws like one of his knives and daggers, and it hits his head, right? And it looks like it goes through, and he said that hurt. So like it definitely did hurt him in some way. But with that said, he pulls it out, and we learn why he pulls it out so easily is because of his NEN ability. His NEN ability is called Home Sweet Home. I mean, not Home Sweet Home. I think this is called Sweet Home in general. So basically, with his NEN ability, it's like an mission ability. Basically, he can transfer the damage or like attack up like others that try to deal to him by his like right hand. From whatever his like right hand is touching is transferred to like the user, and the damage to the user can like be redirected to whatever the left hand is touching, which is so interesting. So they attack Terebellum, but they also attack one of his other members that actually was so freaked out by Nobunaga and Henry actually appearing, and they both like jump out the way, right? And also like interesting also what that happens is that other two members are actually there too. Actually quite a few members are actually there, but it shifts the parents shifts to these two other guys, and this one guy was about to say what would this do to me basically with like his like and like or like his or like surrounding him like as a defense. I wonder how much he says I wonder how much it would take to recover or if it would like get hurt. And he was about to do it stupidly. Like he was about to catch one of like Henry's little like knives. And this one guy blocks it with like a manga. It looks like the Shonen Jump manga, by the way. It looks like a Luffy in the front, which is funny because that's really on brand for Shonen manga. They always have like Luffy in the front. But yeah, basically Terebellum kind of like scolds the guy and he says, "Think before you touch me. That's dangerous." And that's basically most likely because of like how his NEN ability works. And I mean, he was trying to save the guy, and they all like are still so casual. Like despite like what's like happening, they're all like so casual. Like they really don't care about their presence at all. Like they were not worried in one bit. And basically he apologizes to Terebellum because Terebellum kind of like scolds him for being distracted too easily, and him like was supposed to be being like the guard, right? Which is interesting. So and then it goes into like his ability, which is LSDF, which is just really like interesting ability. So like he summons like these two soldiers, and the whole like, thing behind these like two soldiers, it seems is basically a crime has to like occur or like happen before he can actually use like he's like a legal like court like attorney thing to escort them out. And basically they had to activate the ability by actually committing crimes, and if they commit a crime, depending on the severity, the bots or the toad soldiers are gonna accord to that, and they're gonna like escort the person like out with like all their might. The thing is though, they can't hurt them. They can't hurt the actual user, but at the same breath, the users can't hurt them. So like they're kind of like an invincible type of like NEN thing. Think back to Hunter x Hunter in the anime or even manga. Well, I forgot his name. The guy who was fighting Yuppie that had the tax ability, the NEN tax ability. I can't think of the name right now. I'm so sorry. What's his name? Knuckle. There we go. Knuckle's his name. Yeah, Knuckle had the NEN tax ability, and no matter what Yuppie could do, he can attack like his little like NEN like spawn, his little NEN piece, because it was basically like indestructible. You can't really kill it. So think about that, kind of like relative to what this situation is like bringing up to us right now, because Nobunaga tries to attack these people and nothing happens to the soldiers, and they grab him at max level because basically he tried to attack them, and that raises the caution up to max, so they're like super powerful now, and they escort Nobunaga out, and they're all like around him, like it's so crazy. And they confiscate his katana, so like he loses his katana again, and that's so funny because at the beginning of this whole like thing, basically that's what he was trying to get him, and like Phaeton and like things like weapons and stuff, because like it was all taken away because of them boarding like the ship, which is so crazy. So basically Nobunaga tells him to get away, and they'll chase you on all power if you're evicted, basically warning him how that happens. So they take him to the door, and he disappears. He was teleported back to the original place, and basically Yokitani tells them to go after Henrai, and Henrai is teleported back to the same place too. But beforehand, he actually takes his transmitter, and he actually places it under one of the desks and shelves before he was able to be teleported back. And they're both like teleported back into the room, and nobody was actually kind of surprised at how quick he actually got back. And he talks about how he lost all his knives, Henrai, and he actually went to like all of his NEN because he basically he thinks he used up all his like powers up to date, so like his NEN reserves, which is kind of true because he's been fighting. Which I keep forgetting that like today it's all been like the same day. Like, all this has been happening, I believe. So he's probably like really tired by now with all the stuff he's been doing. But yeah, they left the little NEN be put behind, so they can track it, and basically they both go back out to like the general area, and they kind of like I think they're about to like disperse actually, and yeah, I think the chapter pretty much ends after that, and they go about how they're gonna go about it. I think Nobunaga's gonna go back to the troop members, and Henrai's gonna do his own thing. And basically, he says, to be careful until we learn more about the boss and the power dog and thing. We should stay on guard, And yeah, the chapter kind of ends there. So yeah, that was a pretty interesting chapter. It was a really cool chapter. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's really cool. Like I said, Henrai and this Nobunaga like thing, this whole team up thing, it has been so cool. Quite actually, like I didn't really expect it, but I'm glad that we have it. Like it's so cool. That's the thing about Togashi. He gets the stuff that we don't know that we need, but once we get it, we can't look back. It's really cool. Also, before actually end the video, I actually forgot to mention one thing with Yokitani. It's so interesting how like complex and how cool his power is, especially for like a new time user, because not only because he has like quite a bit of restrictions, like they actually had to commit the crime first for him to use it, but also in addition he has to be in the Healy lair, the Healy hideout, but also Melvena has to be in the Healy hideout for him to be able to use it, which also means that Melvena is like really close by. And yeah, like I think that's so dope. And it's also pretty interesting because the chapter before this we got like a slight like panel with like Melvena looking at it seems like she like was like looking at like Nobunaga and Henrai, like kind of like insinuating that she kind of like knew that they were there even though no one was around, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this chapter. A really cool chapter. I can't wait for the next one. We had 400, guys. 400. 400. 400. And what's interesting about 400 is that it's the last one before we go on another kind of mini hiatus. So basically, Togashi and the assistants kind of explained to us in the update that basically they're gonna like move past the weekly format. They're not gonna do it anymore. And it's gonna be really convenient for like all people involved, the assistants, especially Togashi himself because of his health issues. Maybe I hope they go like if they even have to go like bi-weekly or like a monthly whenever they do decide to come back after 400. Like I'd be more than okay with that. Like that's something that should have happened like long time ago. Like going monthly, and having this, Togashi like do like the manuscript, the rough drafts, and dividing and maybe have the assistants do all like the heavier work. They have like drawing work. That's the best scenario that we can be fine. That is the best scenario that we can have right now. And it's so cool because they are confirming that like I said I think a week ago, I don't know if I mentioned this, but 30 to 40 chapters are already like drafted up, and like they're already like written. And with the this current message, they said that they're really all looking interested in continuing Hunter, but they're all gonna take like a small break, which is it makes sense because one is Christmas, so having Christmas break for all the people that and nobody like Mike and Kaz and this isn't taking up breaks around this time too, so it makes sense. But having this break especially for Togashi is really nice for his health, and I really appreciate it. And for so whenever they come back, whenever they decide to come back, I'm gonna be here and excited, and I can't wait to review the chapter. It's gonna be so amazing, so amazing. But yeah guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys back for the next review. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really means out. It really helps me out in the channel. It really helps me get out there to other people, and I really do appreciate the views, the views that I do get, because I am still like a small creator. But I don't care about the views, as long as I talk about Hunter, and the other stuff that I do. I'm happy, and I'm so grateful for the subs and and the comments that you get here and there. So yeah, I just want to say that to you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna see you all later. IllusionOfArt. Bye. You guys have an amazing, fantastic day and amazing holidays.